One common issue with point-and-shoot cameras and Digicams, both new ones and old ones, is dust caught in the lens or on the sensor. Unfortunately, it's not so easy to take a small Digicam apart. I mean, take the lens out or requires a lot of work, and it's possible to break stuff by mistake while doing it. This G9X has a lot of dust, or let's say had a lot of dust on the sensor, to the degree where it was basically unusable as a video camera. For photos it's much easier since it's a bit more straightforward to clean off the dust, but for video the dust cleaning takes a lot of effort. Now, since I really wanted to use the camera, I started looking online if there is some method which I could use which doesn't require disassembly of the lens. And well, there is one involving using a vacuum cleaner to get the dust out, to suck the dust out of the camera. At first I was not so, let's say, convinced by it. Well, in any case, I decided to try it out, and actually it does work. I managed to suck out most of the dust from the sensor on this camera. Not all, unfortunately. There's some still remaining, one big dust on the side and a lot of small ones. Now, it might be the case that this camera has been, well, extra dusty for whatever reason, and they don't come off so easily. Maybe there is some lubrication splattered onto the sensor as well, which keeps them in place. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but some dust still remains, so I wasn't 100% successful, and I did try many different methods and many times. Now, on the other hand, with this G1X Mark II, I actually managed to clean out the dust from the sensor. There was one particular dust which was annoying me when I was using it for videos, and that one is gone. But the process was not without problems, because at first I managed to suck in more dust onto the sensor, but after modifying my methods a bit, I managed to get, well, practically all of the dust away, because there's only one small spot still showing, and that one doesn't really show up in video. So yeah, it can definitely work to use a vacuum cleaner to get dust off a sensor, but it's not like guaranteed, and it can actually also create more problems, as when I sucked well, dust into the sensor. So at my first attempt I just used a paper cup to cover around the lens. So if you put on the camera, I just used the paper cup and, well, had the vacuum cleaner here, and it worked quite okay to create a seal to suck out the dust. And yeah, I got most of the dust away from this camera after that. I haven't managed to get like the big annoying dust on the side with any other method I tried afterwards. So on the G1X, it's, well, this cup is not big enough, or it kind of actually is, but it's not long enough, so the vacuum cleaner will, well, might touch the lens. I tried to tape a, well, plastic bottle to the vacuum cleaner, and this one fits quite well around the lens, like so, the front part of it, not this. And well, when I tried like this, actually, that's when I ended up sucking dust onto the sensor. Fortunately, I managed to find a way to solve that, and basically what I did is to, well, tape all over this part of the lens, like create a seal, so that no dust or, let's say, air is sucked through this one. There is still some like air being sucked through the camera from the back. You can feel like a draft at the bottom. So in conclusion, it's well possible to get the dust off of the sensor by using a vacuum cleaner, but it's not guaranteed. Yeah, in any case, this is all for this video. Thanks for watching.